But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. If you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Sweet baby, Jesus. Oh. Get that Diddy all. They was throwing that Diddy all on the floor, on the walls, and the Diddy all had some kind of like hypnotizing a drug in it. Yeah, they had that. They was rubbing that all, and don't wake up till next week, next Friday, next Monday, next year. The boys are walking in there, spreading open their little booties and stuff. Yeah, it was bad, man. They had little kids walking through there. Yeah, somebody got to be held accountable. Somebody got to be thrown in jail, prison, the slammer. Put your hands behind your back. And we know who was a lot of them that was there. A lot of top individuals, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people with that dollar in that back pocket. Yeah. And old brother Terrence exposes what was going on. Said Diddy tried to touch his little booty hole. Oh man, what's going on, family? I got to give me a sip of this gin real quick, man. Let's sip of this gin because it's going to be good. I tell you, strong, man. I tell you, in America, we make stuff too strong. I don't know what these carbonation machines is doing, but they'd be too strong, too damn strong. But Cat Williams tried to tell us, man. Nobody listened, though.
It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
Gee. I kind of get one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
And they drinking.
And it belongs to me. So because of that, because I'm favored by God, like can't be so happy to change shit that you fuck up your life. You know how many celebrities went to Diddy's house thinking they was finna dance? How does that feel? You a grown-ass man. You gotta leave Diddy's party like that. You can't even sit down in the car. You gotta drive all the way home, standing up. Whew. Can't roll the window down. You roll the window down, that breeze hit that open ass hole and start blowing, and ships start saying, 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
1,000 bottles of baby oil. Yeah. Hey, if you can't take the jokes, then get out of here, okay? I forgot to give everybody a warning and disclaimer, because some people get on here and you know, forget that, you know, hey, we keep it real, we have fun, we make jokes, and we love our comedians, you know. But when it comes to comedy, there's a lot of truth in it. You can't take it, get up out of here, you know. And when we talk about Diddy, you know, it's not a very it's a very inappropriate conversation. A lot of very bad things have been done with these corrupt individuals. You know, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Baby oil was on the floor, on the wall. The baby oil had a chemical drug in it. Yeah, we know. And Terrence Howard, Hollywood star, has broke the internet. Claims the men who went to Diddy parties gave up their manhood. Man. This one says, this means your favorite celebrities. This one says LeBron James, Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh man, Usher. We knew about Usher. The one that said, I'm not going to come out and get into politics. I'm not going to get into politics. I don't care about if Kamala or Trump this election. And then couple weeks later, like about a month or two, he comes out and says, oh, we must come out and endorse Kamala. Yeah. I don't know, maybe he got a phone call. We don't know, but yeah. Notice how nearly every Diddy party attendee just happened to be a loud Kamala Harris supporter and Democrat activist. How many of them are being blackmailed? Knowing Diddy was recorded. Diddy recorded everything. Is Justin Bieber traumatized by what Diddy may have done to him? Terrence made it clear, in Hollywood, the music industry, they sell their souls and bodies for power. This is not how a healthy society should function. We need to total change, period. Now this is the clip. But we're gonna go to the full thing. It's only like 6 minutes. But he has broke the internet, man. It's everywhere. You know, Diddy, Puffy, tried to me. Terrence Howard reveals shocking Diddy media in Hollywood dark secrets. Yeah. And here it is. Here's the full thing right here, man. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to Pat, man. He does an amazing job, man. A lot of things come out on his show, man. Shout out to Pat and the PBD podcast, man. Pat Bet David, man. Shout out to my brother, man. We rocking and rolling, family.
You know, there's a short life in
why do you think that is? What the creative side is?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far, you know? Who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what he had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head, you know? But when you lose your man card, That's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card,
What is that? What do you mean by that?
you give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card,
A man don't take it, a man gives it. Look now. If don't be offended. I know that we know we have family members a part of this channel, and y'all live your life how you want to live it. You know, this is his words, and it has to be out. You know, and there's a lot of truth in these words. But live your life. Nobody's judging you. You know, see with these Democrats and these activists, they done pushed it on to everybody. You know, told everybody to stay woke, and everybody don't swing that way. We get it. Have your fun, live your life, but don't push it on everybody. Push it on our kids. I mean, the insanity that's going on, man. Destroying the youth. Told everybody to stay woke. This is one reason why they're going to continue to lose, and why they lost this past election. But don't get your feelings hurt. It's finna get real. When he talks about the man card, masculinity, of what a man is and what a woman is. And as you know, the other side can't tell us what a woman is. It's actually very disrespectful. Shout out to all the beautiful women out there, the girls out there. Our daughters, our grandmothers, our aunties, our sisters. We love y'all. But they cannot tell you what a woman is. A woman doesn't have a mushroom tip.
you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Now, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you went to a whole different place.
Pat, man. Pat, we know, man. We know. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting real, man. This is what I'm here for, y'all. You know, this is what I'm here for. This kind of content. We just keep it real, man. You know, and this has been a lot of disastrous, terrible things, man, that has been done behind closed doors, man. It really has. And like I've been saying, we need to release everything. Release all the files. Let's be very transparent. You know. Let's release everything, man. Still waiting on the Epstein truckload. That Epstein truckload, they sorting through everything right now. We still waiting on it.
Sorry. No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for...
We produced that much sperm per heartbeat. Y'all know I didn't. Every day, Rick learns something new. Y'all think I'm the most smartest. I do all my research. I know about the book and all. I'm telling y'all, man, I be learning a lot of things on the go, on the fly. You know, I'm just saying... I've learned so much being out of school than when I was in school. I'm just saying, man. I got scammed in my school system. I ain't lying to you. I got completely scammed. They say, Rick, sir, you really... Yes, I've learned more than being out of school. I went to school for, 18, 20 years? How many years was it? More than 15 years. And I've learned more than being out of school than in school for that 15 years. 15, 17 years. 2 years of college. Anyways. But man, 15, we produced that much? They say, Rick, sir, do you know what a man is? Yes. Yes, indeed. We know what a man and we know what a woman is. Lately, we've been disrespected, man. The society has been disrespected.
Because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay.
He over there drooling. He's sitting over there drooling. Looking at his jawline. Looking at that skin tone. Oh, this brother's light skinned. Yeah. Thinking about how many bottles he gonna use a baby oil. Disgrace, man.
Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
I had no idea we're going to go this direction with the podcast. This is absolute. But listen, we've talked about it. We've had a lot of the guys on to talk about this stuff. Are you done with Hollywood because of this specific reason?
I'm still working. I still, I haven't made the money necessary to do all of the other stuff. So I still have to go and do the Chitlin circuit. I still have to do the job that I need to. But eventually, I've done what I set out to do, which was to redefine the universe. I've proven what I've set out to do, and that's why I have all the patents. Whether they evaluate it or not, that's up to them. but I've done the work and finished it. Now I can go on and do whatever else we need to do. Hi, everyone. My name is Terrence Howard. I'm an actor, but in the field of science also. So if you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on...
Wow. Woo! There it is, family. Can't wait to read the comment section, man. Can't wait to read the comments. I know we've done tons of Diddy videos. We've had a lot of fun, man. You know, calling out this crap. And it's a disgrace, man. You know, it is a disgrace. But here it is, man. Man said, Diddy tried though.
Weeks asking me to come and teach him wanted me to be his acting coach for him. So I come over there and I play the... Now I get it. So now no more comedians. Then it was like, you know, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you.
What a day it's been, man. Happy weekend, y'all. Hope y'all have an amazing Sunday and whenever you're watching this. And love y'all, you know. Again, don't come on here and get your feelings hurt. This is some real stuff, man. This is some real stuff. No other way around it. But I love y'all. God bless you all and your families. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.